All right, rise and shine, you guys. Rise and shine. All right, so we're here on Sunday the 13th, all right, of October, and it is looking like a pretty heavy day. All right, so we've got the Sun in Libra that's biquintiled over to Uranus and Taurus, Mercury in Libra that's squared over to Pluto in Capricorn, Mars in Cancer squared over to Chiron in Aries. We've got Mars in Cancer semi-sextile to Jupiter in Gemini. The Sun in opposition to Chiron in Aries. The Sun in Libra trined over to Jupiter in Gemini. And then with the Moon energies, we have the Moon in Aquarius that is quincunxing to Mars in Cancer, sextile to the energy of Chiron in Aries, trining to Jupiter in Gemini, semi-squared over to the North Node in Aries, squared over to Venus in Scorpio, as well as squared over to Uranus in Taurus. Biquintile to Mars in Cancer, semi-sextile to Neptune in Pisces, semi-sextile over to Pluto in Capricorn, and then we're going to see the moon ingress at 3:55 p.m. into Pisces, where we'll then see a trine over to Mercury in Scorpio. All right. It's a big day. So Mercury moves into Scorpio at 3:23 p.m. All right, so currently where we are right now, starting off the reading, it looks like we are at the planetary hour of Mars. So the top of the morning doesn't start until about 7:10 a.m. and we're at 6:59 a.m. All right, so in the next 7 minutes, we'll be ingressing to the top of the day with the planetary hour of the sun. All right, so right now with the moon in Aquarius, we're moving like towards the 25th degree. Let's take a look. A butterfly with the right wing more perfectly formed is what it says. All right, so transforming emotionality into spiritual wisdom. There is a state of consciousness above duality where we can hold in suspension two opposing emotions, rising above emotion to attain spiritual wisdom. What we experience as emotions is normally quite disturbing to our sense of peaceful poise, yet for those who have worked on themselves, these energies can be transmuted. The sense is here suggested that when the heavy drag of emotionality is released, an individual can mutate to a more aware state of perception. It is not entirely unlike the expansion of consciousness that goes hand in glove with the opening of the third eye. So the third eye is your vision, right? So it speaks about the butterfly with the right wing more perfectly found, all about uniqueness. It says, as we explore our own idiosyncrasies and have to deal with those of others, a butterfly with the right wing more perfectly formed, the strange image speaks to the uniqueness of each and every one of us. Like snowflakes, we are a little bit different from anything and everything else. Unlike snowflakes, we spend quite a lot of time giving serious consideration to our distinguishing features. What makes you unique? Because that's Aquarius's energy, very unique. All right? Very, very unique. Welcome in, you guys. It says here, the right wing and left wing have slightly different appearances, and indeed, we could too never be exactly in balance. Whether we are triggered by this into an unhappy, rebellious conceit, or a knack to turn deficiency into a real asset, is a fundamental life test and the choice that we make. All right. So it looks like the following transit is going to be the square over to Venus in Scorpio. We're at 24 degrees and 39 minutes, and then we're at Venus in Scorpio at 24 degrees and 44 minutes. All right. So that's the following transit coming together here. That's interesting. That's my first in my 10th house. This will be fun. I guess it looks like I got on right in time. So then we'll see when the moon ingresses a little bit later on today, where it will square Uranus and Taurus's energy. This will be like early morning. All right. Let's see what's coming up for this week that we need to speak about. So the main thing is going to be on October 17th, where Venus ingresses into Sagittarius, and where we will have the full moon in Aries. So we'll be like in a little bit more of a fire energy then. All right, we'll be looking at Venus in Sag, North Node, Chiron in Aries, and we'll have that full moon take place there as well. All right. So, I mean, we still have like quite a bit going on in Libra's energy while the sun is still here up until the 22nd of October. So we still have the South Node obviously in Libra, Lilith in Libra, Juno still in Libra, and then the energy of the sun obviously still in Libra. So the sun is more so hand in hand with the asteroid Juno, which is all about marriage and partnerships. All right, so it's a big deal right now where relationships, partnerships, all right, whether they be platonic, romantic, whatever, trying to come together at a very critical degree too. It's like moving towards that 25th degree. So I think we spoke about the last couple degrees of Libra's energy being highly all about like intellect and knowledge. Yeah. So Libra from the 26th to the 30th degree speaks all about like understanding, and it says wisdom comes from bringing together love, will, and intelligence, and rising above daily concerns to grasp spiritual ideas, the dawning of awareness that we are a part of the greater light is made known by our passion for seeking knowledge and using this knowledge as a platform to develop further understanding. All right, so obviously if you're elevating and you're moving up with knowledge, then that means that you're continuing to ascend with a spiritual journey here. All right. Let's look at Sagittarius at the first degree and what's going to be taking place, because that's of significance this upcoming week. So all about hopefulness. It says a grand army of the Republic campfire. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, I hate this. Because last night I was doing my reading and I went to go grab a deck. I turned around and I like immediately smelled a campfire. This is what it's speaking about. All right, so it didn't go away for a while either. It was like surrounding me. Like somebody's getting ready to go damn to a campfire. Go like, I don't know, in the woods some fucking where. All right, so it says finding the meaning within our struggles. It is an aspect of our life on earth that we will have a constant struggle against natural forces and other difficulties. So processing the lessons within our mistakes and struggles. Says we can see culture as a softer side of civilization, wherein we tame the beast within humanity by getting people to appreciate more subtle things like art and the technologies of comfort. Yet to contain nature's violent disregard for our comfort and security at first requires a stronger approach than culture alone. The strong force that carves out of our place and a way to be is structured and conservative. It takes land and claims it. It is the military. So old army generals, some of whom are now wielding political power, sit and discuss how they did what they did and importantly why. With age comes with big life questions. I have struggled and overcome what gives that life struggle meaning. The answer is an abstraction, a philosophy about what we have come to believe will make the world a better place. Rise and shine, you guys. All right, so I know what I smelled last night, and it was for a reason, because I was clearly talking about Venus and Scorpio being at its last degrees, and I went to go grab the next deck, and I turned around, and it was like right here, like the smell of a campfire. I don't know, I feel like my gifts are like elevating little by little. I get little clues here and there, but I didn't realize that this is what they were talking about. All right. So it's showing me, let me just show you guys. Let me move this. So it's showing me this. And like you can clearly see that everybody's coming together around the campfire. All right, so these are like all spiritual forces. So nature, I feel like, is going to be of significance. How long have I been on this damn reading? Like 10 minutes. I'm looking out my window here and the light is already out. I feel like it was just dark like 10 minutes ago. Whatever. So it says reminiscence. What went before can give useful insight into what is to come. To optimize our potential, we should not spend too long nostalgically resting on our laurels, telling tales around the campfire with compatriots. Our gifts have to be repeatedly regrasped, re-energized, and renewed in their application. What is seen as contentment with the way things are can be none other than superficial idleness. What is considered as valuing old ways, none other than an unhealthy veneration of the past. Discretion must be exercised to know what is helpful in previous events for developing our present well-being. If reminiscence is to have useful impact, then it must serve to help us appreciate more deeply each significant aspect and each phase of our life experiences. What went before can give useful insight into what is to come. Makes sense. All right, you guys. Let's get into it. I'm pulling runes this morning because honestly, there's a lot going on. Today's energy, like all this cardinal energy that's squaring. I don't know exactly where I'm heading with this, but I'm just going to go with it. Let me look at the index first of all. Like, who has the most significant energy today? That'll be Gemini and Sagittarius. See what I'm saying? So me speaking of Sagittarius, it may not be that right now is where this energy is. Listen, it always takes about 3 to 4 days before and after a transit for you to really start feeling it, is what I feel. All right, so the message is there's insight into what is to come. All right, and then Jupiter in Gemini, trining to the energy of the moon in Aquarius, it gives a highly intellectual like pursuit on whatever it is that pertains to knowledge, right? Because in Sagittarius' energy, we have Pallas, which is the wisdom, the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. All right. So it looks like Aries, physical 2 today, Taurus, physical 4, Gemini, mental 10. All right, we've got Cancer at a physical 6, Leo, physical 1. Who's that? Virgo at a mental 3. Libra, physical 2, Scorpio, physical 4. Sagittarius, mental 10. Capricorn, we've got at a physical 6. Aquarius, physical 1. And Pisces, a mental 3. All right. Let's get into the runes. Let's see what it's talking about. I got Anzus here. It says a revealing message or an insight, communication, signals, inspiration, enthusiasm, speech, true vision, the power of words and naming, blessings, the taking of advice. And then in the challenge, we've got the interconnectedness of the past, the present, and the future. Makes sense. All right. So where you need to take action is now these. Whatever seems to be more so a restriction, a delay. And where resistance is leading to strength, something innovative, that will be Aquarius' energy. All right. The need for fire, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power and the will to overcome them. So when I say we're about to step into like fire energy, this is what it's needed, right? want to take action. And I feel like the wisdom is going to come through when it's meant to come through. Because obviously it's like you have to find the meaning in the struggle on why you're going through something in your life. What are the natural forces? What is the law and the effect of that? Like the law of cause and effect. I keep trying to speak too fast. It was like the same shit last night. I was running through my reading. I was starving like Marvin. Anyway. What deck do I want here? I need a baby deck. Let's do Light Seers. Alright, so what's the revealing message that's supposed to be coming out today pertaining to communication? Signals, inspiration. Heavy Aries energy. Shit. So the North Node. What's the message there? I believe it was like the 7th degree we were looking at with Aries energy in the North Node. Right now it's at like 6 degrees and 35 minutes. It was speaking about a man successfully expressing himself in 2 realms at once. Now I remember. So imagine if you were looking in the present moment, but still being in a situation in the past and in the future as well. Okay. So it says waking up to life's inherent polarities and possibilities. Star card energy. So Aquarius' energy is right out the back. We're feeling the messages of the past, it looks like. Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here with the 8 of Cups? The 2 of Swords. 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Justice, Tower. Shit. I feel like there's massive blessings that are supposed to come in. The 4 of Wands is like you moving forward in something that's very committed. The Queen of Pentacles is like, I want to say for me, is the highest in tarot of all the queens, right? Because once you understand your worth, you already know you're very intelligent, you're very grounded, you become valuable in your own energy, but it looks like it's pertaining to the wisdom of Aquarius, right? Because Aquarius is the water bearer, receives the communication from the stars and brings it down to the universe, down to Mother Earth, right? It's kind of what I'm feeling. So there's a need to walk away from some sort of like confusion or illusion or things that may feel or keep you in the energy of being indecisive. The more wisdom and the knowledge that you gain, the more clarity you have for your path in the future and your possibilities. So the polarity of this whole like Aries and Libra thing, like let's say today it's happening with the Sun in Libra over to Chiron in Aries, right? It's like the polarity of that and the energy of the law and the cause of effect that it has surrounding one's emotional life, all right, marriage. It can be pertaining to your family dynamic, whatever it seems to be spiritually committed to. And then what requires change in your life as well with the Tower here. All right, so some sort of like transformation that happens in the energy, like a sudden change that leads you into looking into the past, the present, and in the future. All right, so it's more so coming through where the more you communicate about the signals that you see, what seems to inspire you around. All right, if you have true vision, the power of the words that you speak and bringing that into essence and the blessings that it brings in for you. So whatever it is that you're learning from the past, from the elders, from those that we reminisce with, those are the elders that are bringing in the energy of the knowledge. So everything that I read into here is not because I made it up. All right, this is a psychic that sat with an astrologer and they more so came up with these Sabian symbols, right? And then everybody creates their own vision or version, should I say, of what the Sabian symbols mean, right? So I think this guy, what's his name again? James Burgess. He's amazing. Like, I like the way his philosophy is on life and the way he explains everything pertaining to the astrology. When I look at the transits that happen, it makes perfect sense. All right, so understanding like something like this And revealing the message within it is like where you gain clarity and being able to move forward rather than being stuck in the past or in the near future. It's like living at the present moment and then understanding the wisdom, what makes you feel grounded, and what you need to walk away from as well. That's how I see it. All right, let's look at the challenge here with the interconnectedness of the past, the present, and the future. So down on the bottom of the deck, what came out was Urus, which speaks about physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. See what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a journey in itself. You have to gain physical strength. You got to have speed. You got to have the potential. You got to have the energy and great health in order for you to move forward with lots of freedom and the energy to take action. All right, be courageous and have strength so that whatever it is that you're going after with tenacity, it's like, hello, you have to understand it and gain the wisdom of it. But it has to be through experience, right? So whatever the revealing message is here, it might just be coming through the energy of the intellect. So I'm seeing heavy Libra and Aquarius in this specific spread pertaining to the majors. All right. So Scorpio's energy, that would be like Pluto stepping into Aquarius's energy. All right, and causing some sort of sudden change about what the past used to look like and what the present and the future is to look like, because Aquarius is the future. All right. My ear is ringing as soon as I drop down the Eight of Wands. That's communication. That communication comes from abroad because it's Sagittarius's energy. And this is Mercury in Sagittarius. So something about now and in the near future, Mercury moving into Sag on November 3rd, there might be clarity about something coming through. It's coming through as the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles to the Magician. All right, let's say if you are building a firm foundation around something and you're winning. All right, at that very moment, that's the present moment, right? But then there's this like lack mentality of Five of Pentacles, you don't have enough. So you have to continue to manifest with the Magician here. Whatever needs to be communicated to you so you can continue moving forward will come through from abroad. So you will receive some sort of like idea or a message from spirit intuitively. Because coming from abroad, it's going to be coming from like within a spiritual sense. Sagittarius is ninth house energy. It's like through knowledge, through spirituality, through a belief system or philosophy, whatever that may be. That's the way it will come through. From now on is what it feels like. So the way that spirit comes and reveals messages and communicates is through signals and through inspiring other people. If that makes sense. I think so, yeah. It's through one's emotional state. So when one has to take a step back and really sit in the energy of feeling bored or discontent, it's like you have to have the ability to plant a seed and watch it grow. So this energy here is going to be Taurus's energy. What makes you feel grounded? What makes you feel that you need to head on a new journey? Because that's where you're going to get the message of this is what you need to go after and what seems to be inspiring you on your path to the future. So what's the delay then? Because where you need to take action right now is having the willpower to overcome whatever is keeping you in restriction and resisting the energies. So if you feel like in the energy of distress or confused about something, that's only like mental conflict that's holding you back from where you need to be going. So doing something innovative, something futuristic, right, leads you to really start taking action. Once again, it's giving me, again, with Urus, it's like having the understanding and the wisdom of pushing forward. So what seems to be in the energy of delay or getting past this, should I say? I feel like it's the lack mentality of you just having to start over. 9 of Swords. Keeps you feeling confused and stressed out. Understanding that you have something else to achieve. It's coming out with like the Emperor energy. When I split the deck earlier, it was the 3 of Wands with the energy of the Emperor. The 3 of Wands is like making progress on a specific journey. So if it's coming out here with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, then this is having to open up your heart space and really like learning a new skill, going back to school, whatever it may be, where the stress and the anxiety of it is what you need to overcome. That's the restriction. It's not that you can't do it, because clearly you have enough willpower. Aries energy is all strength and courage, and you know what I mean? The vitality that you need to be able to overcome whatever the issue may be. So that's like self-sabotaging ways. It's not that you can't push forward. It's a mental thing. Yeah. It's a subconscious issue. Whoa. It's more so what makes the person go into like the dark night of the soul, as they call it, into hermit mode, and where you feel like you have to really seek to go within rather than just taking what it's saying and releasing the stress and the anxiety of it and actually just taking action. That's the restriction there. It's like overthinking something too much. I mean, sometimes it's okay to go ahead and do your like inner healing work, because that's obviously where it starts, is with you. It's okay, but that can become a restriction at times, where it blocks off the energy of you actually taking action with something. See what I'm saying? It's like you have to take that power and whatever it is that you have from within and use it with source, spirituality, whatever and whoever you believe in, to get your willpower to move forward. It's not a bad thing at all. It's not. But I think it's more so a mental thing when you're stuck and restricted and moving forward. It's a subconscious thing. It's what keeps you blocked. It's more so like a protection strategy. That's what it is. It's protection. All right, the Hierophant is giving me, you know, it pertains to your spirituality. That is the energy of like the wise elder. All right, so anytime you feel that you need to go within first in order to burst out with all this energy, it's okay to go into meditation mode. I mean, clearly, look. It's okay to go do some damn yoga and do a prayer. All right, because then your gift will come in. Ace of Pentacles. And we're back at the 3 of Wands. All right. That's the way this is what I see. So out here, heavy Aquarius energy, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, and Aries. All right, let's pull on Urus before we move forward. Let me get a good shuffle real quick. I pulled up the card Urus, and Hagalaz is right behind it. It says the wrath of nature and destruction. Uncontrolled forces, especially the weather. So imagine people that have dealt with destruction around their home environment, and what like more so makes them feel that they have to continue to push forward. It's the anxiety, the stress of it all, and where the universe will come and destruct something that no longer serves in order to rebuild on a firm foundation. So let's just use Florida, for example, where these storms come in, they wipe everything the hell out, and it's like those people mentally, they lose their shit because they lost out on memories, on materialistics. But in general, it's all about bringing the community together to keep everybody pushing forward. Does that make sense? Like everybody needing the willpower and the strength to continue to go. It's a testing trial. It's what it's saying. All right, speaking about tempering, that's temperance. like having patience and understanding what a part of healing and remaining balanced is. So imagine utilizing this specific thing in spirituality. It only comes through the energy of faith, and hope that your community of people will remain taking action and pushing forward. Something like this. So again, it's like overcoming the weather, the storm in the subconscious state, because it's speaking about the unconscious. All right, let's see. Queen of Swords, it's a mental, I'm telling you, it's a mental thing. It's giving me like this whole Libra and Aquarius thing again. Just heavy on the intellect. This may be your speed. The knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding that you have of something is your potential for the future. Shocking. The Tower. You might be shocking people around you that more so, they see your worth. They see you working hard. You know what I mean? This is like the energy of the sun in Virgo. So it requires one to be in equilibrium within the mind, the body, and the spirit. All right. This could be like a sudden change that's taking place now. Split in the deck, Aries energy. All right. So pertaining to the North Node and how you're able to live in each polarity at once is what it is. So subconsciously and consciously. Spirit wants to keep showing me Aries and Libra. All right, we just saw the Emperor with the Justice card there. All right. So imagine what knowledge and intellect can do with action and power, is what I feel Spirit is trying to say. And how you can overcome the anxiety and the stress just by staying in the bubble of protection. Right? That's your strength, is your spiritual wisdom. The Emperor keeps wanting to come out. King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. That's a legacy right there. When you're able to control your emotional state, that's when you understand you have a spiritual union around you. That's pretty dope. All right, we're moving on. Pretty damn cool. It's like, you know, anything or anyone that tries to come against you, it will never work, just because of the amount of faith you have due to your spiritual wisdom. The enemy cannot prosper. All right. All right, let's get into the energy for today. What the hell is going on? Let's do a Chinese element. I haven't pulled from this deck in a few days. Welcome in, you guys. Surrender to the moment with the Earth Pig, and living from the heart with the Fire Snake. That's interesting. I got number 36 and 54. I was just in my head like, are these two energies compatible? So the year of the pig is someone that is playful, friendly, sensitive, caring, considerate, and kind. The characteristics of a pig would be to be laid back, immature, simple-minded, and not financially intelligent. The negative side of the pig would be someone that's too trusting, very naive, and easily falls into traps. So what's to be expected is to actively learn new skills and seize new opportunities. So I'm looking at what's compatible with the energy of the pig, and it's going to be the tiger, the rabbit, and the goat. So these are not working in polarity, but they may be working in like a sextile energy pertaining to what we understand here with this astrology. Let me go look at the snake. Because I believe the snake is like someone that's very intuitive. That's interesting. I believe the pig is the 12th Chinese zodiac, and where the snake is the 6th Chinese zodiac. So in polarity, if we were looking at it in astrology, this would be the opposition of like Pisces and Virgo. You know what I mean? So technically, in polarity, they would be having to confront each other with their specific skills. One being very analytical and efficient with, you know, paying attention to details, and the other one being more so all about the subconscious state. That would be like Pisces, very intuitive, psychic abilities, that type of thing. All right, so what we're looking at here is the snake is someone that's intuitive, imaginative, competent, wise, sensitive. Characteristics would be a funny, persuasive, sympathetic, and passionate person. The negative sides are overconfident, judgmental, intimidating, and stubborn. But what's expected is to have a professional luck appearing as if joyful challenges and mentorship and guidance are being provided pertaining to one's support. All right, so it says who's compatible would be more so the year of the dragon and or the rooster. So I feel the year of the dragon is what we're in right now. All right, we're in the year of the wood dragon. So the fire snake being compatible to this energy, let's just see what we're dealing with here. Although it's not out here, I'm just curious. So the year of the dragon is the energy of naturally lucky, powerful, gifted, and intelligent. The characteristics is someone that's charismatic, confident with innate courage, and unable to control emotions. But what's expected to come in is the energy of luck, wealth, and power, which again, it says it's compatible to the energy of the snake. All right, so let's just take, for instance, in the way that I'm seeing it, where you're meant to surrender to the moment and live from the heart in opposition. Let's just say we were looking at Pisces and Virgo and what we're actually coming up to, coming out of this whole Aries and Libra polarity. Even with the eclipses is going to be taking place, right? It's like surrender to the changes that are coming and live from the energy of the heart, because whatever is meant for you to take action right now is going to come through the energy of what sense to bring you power. All right, and that may just be your intelligence. All right, your courageousness, your boldness, the energy of just more so the energy of like luck that comes with you just living by the moment. All right. Let's see. Wow. All I did was this and the page was like bam right there. All right. So Earth Pig, surrender to the moment. The Earth Pig pillar represents uncertainty and rapidly changing circumstances, with the yin earth associated with Mother Earth. In control of the pig, a yin water sign, our desires to love and nurture and be loved and nurtured can sometimes overwhelm our loved ones. The pig, a travel star, is fast and adventurous by nature but can lack vision in the presence of the earth element. Wait for the mud to clear before the wisdom contained in the depth of yin water can emerge. So clarity may be absent when this card appears in a reading, and the best action right now is to take none. In Taoism, Wu Wei refers to letting things happen without force and going in the direction of the flow rather than fighting against it. Simply allow nature to take its course. Instead of trying to control the outcome of a certain situation, simply observe the moods and emotions and contemplate your options before you make a move. Yes. Yes. Says you may be anxious to act quickly, but you feel as if you're stuck in the mud. Relax. There is no hurry. All the pieces will fall into place in divine timing. All right, so message from heaven. Surrender your worries to the Mother Earth. Let go of your expectations and allow what is meant to be to be. And the message from Earth would be the pig's water element relates to fears. So take long, deep breaths to calm those fears and allow clarity to emerge with breaths. So lots of meditation work, yoga work, exercising. Make it a routine so that you can stay in equilibrium within your mind, your body, and your spirit. All right, just surrender to what the universe is bringing in right now. And it's giving heavy earth energy. So in the earth signs, what we have going on is going to be Uranus, that's causing change in Taurus, and Pluto, that's at its very last degrees in Capricorn. That's it. Nothing really happening in Virgo at all. Besides, what was in Virgo? Vesta. I mean, it does make a big deal because Vesta is the asteroid of, it's of spirituality. So it's about one's inner comfort and the healing process that takes place and what sparks you up from within. And it's all about spirituality. All right. So earth energy here. Let's look at the fire snake. 54. All right. So the fire snake says, the fire snake pillar contains double yin fire associated with joy and the heart. Like the flickering flame of a candle, the heart has its highs and lows. Such is the unpredictable changing nature of the yin fire. The snake as a yin fire sign and a travel star intensifies the role of the heart as a change agent in the fire snake pillar. Fire, especially yin fire, is the most powerful element that can change lives in an instant. This can highlight the transforming quality of yin fire in igniting the heart to turn passion into purpose. What comes from the heart gives us fuel for courageous and selfless actions that can inspire others to change for the good as well. Being in tune with the heart is especially critical to our own well-being in the age of 9, which holds promises of hopes, expansiveness, and elevated consciousness to those who embrace the qualities of the divine feminine, which is the yin energy, and live from the heart, sharing their light and restoring Mother Earth as her constituents closer to balance after decades of too much yang that emphasize external achievements, ego-based actions, and constant busyness. So in the year of the dragon, there's a lot of people trying to go after like luck and wealth and power, because that's what's coming up here. But the earth pig wants you to more so surrender and tap into the energy of Mother Nature so that you can be grounded in your energy before it's time for you to take action. You've got to know what your purpose is in your heart space before you even take action on something. That's what it's saying. So it says the fire snake wants you to listen to the calls of your heart. It yearns for joy and excitement. It naturally wants to expand and shine. Allow the heart to take center stage and follow its lead. Do more with who excites it and less with what or who contracts it. Recognize the moment the heart leaps with joy as a spark that can turn into a flame, and return to the moment whenever fearful thoughts take over. The heart prefers to give and receive love in all its forms. So the message from heaven here says, identify your joy triggers, life's little pleasures that turn on the fire within so that you can access and share your light with those who need help finding their light. So once again, I'm feeling heavy like Vesta energy here with Virgo, speaking about all of the earth elements and how Pluto's bringing in the transformation in Capricorn, which will be one's career. Uranus is causing changes within one's self-esteem, one's confidence, all right, one's values. And then in Virgo is the asteroid of spirituality, right? So it more so pertains to your day-to-day routine and how you have to have that spark from within first before moving forward. But that spark is going to be the spark of spirituality. I'll read it out to you guys in a second. All right, so the message from Earth says, the strong yin fire contained in this card urges you to follow what excites the heart, but be patient as excitement can come and go. Let your passions lead you to new adventures and joy. All right. That's what we have here. We're going to leave those two out. I'm feeling Vesta, so let me just pull it. What is this? The card under the one that I just pulled up, the fire snake, it said wait and listen. Let's see if Spirit wants to support what I'm feeling and let it come out. If it doesn't, then I'll still read it out. But we're going to pull some astrology on this. Oh. Something about moving together with the energy of community. It keeps coming out. It came out in yesterday's reading as well. It was more so being explained to me yesterday as the interconnectedness of the wisdom between everybody in a specific community. So if you're an inspiration to other people, and you're gaining the knowledge, and you go and you build a community of people, now those people have the knowledge that you have, and they're able to continue to transmute that energy as they go on. They are the wise elder. They teach those that come after them. Kind of makes sense? All right, let's see. All right, so we got Scorpio's energy here, which is all about investigating. So Scorpio's energy rules the 8th house. It's all about tapping into deep emotional feelings, facing fears. Has a lot to do with the occult knowledge, understanding that there is like religious organizations out there pertaining to many different aspects of transforming, right? Because the 8th house is all about transformation and regeneration and having like an ending to one specific situation and the beginning of something new. It's water energy, so it always starts with the emotional state first. It's the energy of sun, all right? So it is a very intuitive sign as well, all right? Scorpios are very mysterious in their own way. And then we've got the energy of source that taps into, for me, this is like spirit, all right? Source of spirit is where you get your knowledge from. It's where you're supposed to be ascending here. It's towards the light. All right, we got 5th house energy, which the sun rules the 5th house. All about one's passion. So it can come through like creativity. It can come through more so like the way to self-express more so. Anyway, it could be like drawing. It could be communicating. It can be whatever. All right, it can be through sports. Something that pertains to like a hobby, whatever that may be for you. All right, so this is one strength. It's coming through as the energy of dignified. So the only planet that is in its domicile and dignity is going to be Neptune and Pisces right now. So this is why I feel it's such a heightened time, because it's like Neptunian energy is where you're able to really tap into the subconscious state and really understand utilizing your imagination and getting creative and moving through even spirituality, love, compassion, being vulnerable. It's many different areas where you can express so many different ways out, all right, by just using your imagination. That's the way I want to say it. All right, square is coming out here. There could be tension, obviously, and today it's a lot. All right, with cardinal energy specifically. We spoke about it already. And where, 1 second. I was about to say, is this some damn joke or something? Here we go. So we've got squares with Mercury in Libra, Pluto in Capricorn. That right there is cardinal energy. Mars in Cancer to Chiron in Aries, cardinal energies. Then we've got the moon that's going to square over to Venus in Scorpio. That's fixed energy. As well as with Uranus and Taurus, fixed energy. So cardinal energy is supposed to be like the initiators. Anytime there's tension with trying to initiate something, is because one needs to show the energy of their potential to continue to push forward and take action. All right. Now you've got this energy of stubbornness, because fixed signs, they don't like change, right? But it requires those that are willing to feel the tension and continue to stay determined and pushing forward. Same difference. So the trines that are happening today are actually working well with the energy of source, the sun. All right. So the sun in Libra could be that the sun is seeking balance and or harmony with something. Jupiter in Gemini is wanting to expand in the way one communicates and or socializes with other people pertaining to like ideas, whatever that may be. It's coming through the energy of investigating, the energy of source. So if one is looking into the mysteries and or the occult of the energy of the lights, then this may be one's passions right now, and where the strength is requiring lots of tension for one to continue to push forward. But the symbiosis is like how the energies are all working auspiciously to bring in positivity and luck. All right, let's see. So it's like surrendering to what's happening right now pertaining to the transits, so that when you live through the energy of the heart, that's where you tap into the energy of passion. So I'm feeling like Leo energy here twice, and Leo is the heart space. All right. Let's see what else. All right, so Ascendant is here. Uranus is here with change. And we've got opposition. So the opposition that takes place today is going to be the Sun in Libra into Chiron and Aries. That's confrontation immediately. And it keeps showing up that way because we keep seeing the Emperor and Justice. Right? The law of cause and effect. Having to see both sides of a situation. Opposing the house of power and wanting to take action with something. Whatever that may be for you, I don't know. Whatever that may be for you. Spirit wants me to go back and look at this pig energy. So if it pertains to you learning a new skill and or seizing a new opportunity, you have to be grounded in whatever it is that you love to do, is the way it's coming through. All right, because if we look at the snake and where you're supposed to be taking action, it's more so it's going to be in an intuitive way. And where one is supposed to be more so like a mentor and or guidance to provide support to others that are on the same journey so that they can continue to ascend and focus on the change, even when dealing with confrontation, tension, but how it all ends up working out in the end with the symbiosis energy here. That's the way I'm seeing it. Now let me pull Vesta's energy before I forget. All right. I'll read it out. So Vesta calls for you to be a hearth of fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second largest, brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, the old goddess of hearth, home, and the family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics and or the misadventures of other gods. So where you need to take action, it says evaluate yourself and your life. Each human task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. So this fifth house energy, this is your passion, this is your joy, your contentment, your creativity, your self-expression, however you want to look at it. All right, it says your joy and suffering matters as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. All right, so whatever you're passionate about, put it out there. It can be anything. It doesn't matter. All right, what seems to be like a mystery to you? What is it that you seem to want to investigate at this time? All right, this is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to the hearth, and your core values. Once again, we were speaking about like the Queen of Pentacles coming out earlier, like being grounded in what you seem to value at this time. Focus on the center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Find a light or light a candle and find a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. And then you're able to decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, cleanse your environments, reclaim your temple. If a relationship is truly of value and important to your soul, the person or the team that you're involved with will honor that process. That's a big deal to say because a lot of people are surrounding themselves in relationships and saying that they're passionate about what they do, but they don't put in the work, or you're not happy with who you're with. And this is why the energy of the polarity of Aries and Libra keeps coming out. Because the opposition today is more so dealing with the core wound of who you are in harmony with, who are you in partnership with, and or in marriage with. Do you really love this person? Do they bring that love out of you? If not, then no, it's not. Challenge. Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. Gift. Find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can send the fire and carry the sacred temple with you always. All right. So know your worth. It's pretty much what Vesta's coming through, and it's heavily on spirituality. All right, you guys. I think I'm fully running out of voice here. All right, let's put this back. The pineapples. This is what the card looked like. It said, wait and listen. What? Oh my gosh. I'm going to just put it out there because this song is of significance. I don't know, a lot of people listen to rap, but I mean, I love all type of music. And this song has been playing on my playlist for the past couple days by Lil Wayne, and it's called Something You Forgot. It's a very old song off of one of his mixtapes. I want to play it, but I don't know if I can. I'll read the lyrics out. How about that? It says, I've been lonely. I've been waiting for you. I'm pretending, and that's all I can do. The love I'm sending ain't making it through to your heart. I don't know. If somebody's like trying to come back in. So it says, since I've lost you, I'm lost too. Feeling like he beat at the bottom like a horseshoe. The horseshoe is more so like the sign of the moon. All right. Sorry for the trouble that I put your heart through. God knows that I'd do anything for a part two. Be praying for the day you come back to me saying that you forgive me. Give me another chance. I'm needing it like a kidney. I don't want to advance. Give me back her hands. Give me back her touch. I don't ask for much. I know I effed up. I know I effed up. I admit I effed up, but everybody effs up. Now the other person lucked up is what it's coming by. All right, so it's saying basically that everybody F's up and the other person is more so getting their F up. All right, so it's like they fucked up, but you getting their fucked up. It's kind of giving this energy of like where a woman is about to walk away. All right, but imagine this is the energy of like having to separate from something that you really feel truly passionate about. All right, it says, I just want to play the damn song already at this point because I'm doing no justice to it. Hold on. I don't even care if... Anyway, hold on. Let me get past this part.
That's all I can do, mama. I hope you hear me. Since I lost you, I'm lost too. Like he at the bottom like a horseshoe. Sorry for the trouble that I put you in your heart through. God knows that I do anything for a part two. Heart to be praying for the day you come back to me saying that you forgive me. Give me another chance, I'm needing it like a kidney. I don't wanna advance, give me back her hands, give me back her touch. I don't ask for much, but I fucked up. I know I fucked up, I admit I fucked up, but everybody fucked up. Now this other nigga locked up, telling me and my clique don't give a fuck, cause we from New Orleans. She was from Georgia, she was my down chick. I was a soldier, I was a gangster. She was my shoulder, you were the pistol to my holster. Bang.
But there's something that you forgot. You forgot about the house. You forgot about the ring.
I remember everything.
I just want to hear you sing.
I remember the love right after the fight. You can't tell me you don't remember those nights. And if I would cry, when you would cry twice. To me, you are the brightest star under sunlight. See, take away my title, take away my stripes.
You give me back my girl, then you give me back my life.
Give me back my girl, then you give me back my life. See, this is just a nightmare, so I blink twice. Open up my eyes, hoping she be in my sight. I remember the time, I wish I could bring it back.
What she means to me is what I mean to rap.
I see you hiding, mama. I know you do. But I wish you ain't always nothing but happiness, shawty. The Empire. But I hope you haven't forgot about me up in the living room watching sports and you were cooking dinner. I was such a sinner, but the Lord is a forgiver. You know they say if you pray and you can get your blessings ordered and delivered. And your boyfriend is not like me. Mind you even when they got a 10 drop like me. I remember we would sit at home all day. You called me butter, I called you babe. My mama asked about you, my partners did too. I know your daughter will be so amazing like you. And I know you probably wish you never met me. And I just wish you never forget me. And let me say, please don't worry about the woman I have been with. No engagement can amount to your friendship. And I hope that nigga know we got a queen. And all I could do is dream. And damn. I've been waiting for you. I'm pretending. And that's all I can do.
That's what I was feeling all day yesterday. All right, listen, this is great energy coming out. I got the very first card is the gift card. All right. It's coming out with March and unsuccessful outcomes to your problem. All right, so what is giving me here, March is like Pisces, Aries energy. We got to think about where we are in between where the North Node and South Node are right now. With these polarities. Moving forward in the energy of Aries and into Pisces, having a specific gift is going to come through spiritually is what I feel. All right, but some people may feel that this isn't the outcome to their problem, should I say. So they're living in this energy of like poverty. All right, feeling that forces are working against, but it says you will be shown the way. Anytime I see the candle, I feel like this is spirit's work. All right, if you're meant to have a specific gift, it's coming through. You got to understand that. So changing the mentality of whatever that may be, all right, and not backing down from opposition would be the bull. And where the bull for me is Uranus's energy and Taurus, right? Taurus is very like stubborn. But it's almost like if you're in unsettled times right now, there's only just a need to plan ahead is what it's given. All right, now there's a new beginning. It might be coming in December. It could be pertaining to Sagittarius and or Capricorn's energy, and where perseverance will help you overcome a specific problem. All right, now the pathway, be careful that you're not doing anything risky to overcome those problems is what it's saying. Now there's an occupation that's coming through here pertaining to good fortune, good luck, and good fortune. And the boat card says money or property through an inheritance, a winning and or a windfall. So whatever it is that kept you in the energy of moving forward, even through expecting some sort of gift that was meant to come through, or having to go through poverty and not sure how you were going to get by, understanding that change was needed to come in order for you to keep pushing forward, planning ahead. A new beginning with lots of perseverance. It's giving me like a Capricornian energy. And where the pathway is like, this is the way to overcome the struggle, to overcome the obstacles. So now if you've built some sort of occupation for yourself, occupation is like a career. In this deck, the toil and labor card would be a day-to-day 9 to 5. Where you're not doing that anymore. You want to push forward. You know your value. You know your worth now. All right, so whatever it is that's bringing in good fortune pertaining to your occupation is where your inheritance is going to be given to you. It doesn't be just gifted to you. It's not that coming that way. You can't expect others to help you change. You got to be able and willing and have the spark from within to do it your damn self. It's basically what I'm feeling here. All right. Let's see. Well, damn, that wanted to fly out. 10 of Cups. All right, so it speaks about a storybook ending. That's what you think is going to happen? Have fun with that one. All right, it says storybook ending, harmony, blissful relationships, emotionally fulfilled, stability, ideally being peaceful, and in the energy of divine love. All right, so going through the actual struggle is what's going to bring you into your happiness and your peace is what it's giving me. All right. So I'm seeing Mars and Pisces here. Which Mars and Pisces, yes, it's a 10 of Cups, but Mars and Pisces is not a good placement. That speaks about a way of trying to escape from a situation. That's not the way through. The way through is to get through it. You know what I mean? The way I feel. Let's see. Well, damn, 2 of them. All right, so the Knight of Coins and the Queen of Swords. Connecting to nature. Putting in the hard work. Protecting yourself. Being on the defense. Being patient and loyal to whatever it is that you do. And the Queen of Swords can mean like you coming off a little bit too abrupt at times. Having like clouded vision. But the Queen of Swords is not a bad thing. Because if it's whatever is not serving you any longer, that's what's changing. It's like you being cold towards something. Trying to become very structured in something. All right. It could be removing yourself from like negative people. Gossip. You know what I mean? Like bullshit talkers. Like if you tell me you want to go on your path and you want to be part of my community and what I got going on, don't come in here talking your bullshit. Because obviously it's not that we're trying to escape. It's like you actually have to be willing to work on yourself. Not pushing forward and telling lies and gossiping about this or that and you didn't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's kind of giving me that. All right. So when somebody feels that they've had like a broken bridge in their life, let's just say somebody left your life. And you don't know where to move forward. And this could be someone that's working against you. It's like, don't worry. Spirit is going to come in and show you the way. If this person left you out in the fucking cold, all right, then Unsettled Times is going to say, listen, I need to change some shit up. All right. Not to back down from the opposition that's being thrown your way. It's more so how can you continue to have a new beginning, all right, pertaining to perseverance and how you can overcome a problem. Because it's clearly saying here, outcome to a problem is an unsuccessful partnership trying to have and being gifted with something. The gift has to come from within. You got to feel like you worked for that shit for it to be valuable to you is what I feel. So if it feels like your pathway is like you're doing something risky, no, this is just the obstacle that was thrown on your path for you to be able to continue to push forward and persevere to get your goal. Because in the occupation, it's like good fortune, great fortune, money coming your way. This is your fucking win. This is your gift. Make sense? All right. So I got 2 7s coming out back to back. All right. This is something that you know is worth fighting for. Ooh, damn. 7 of Swords is like straightening the record. Understanding where you got caught up. Understanding where you needed to make change. Where you were in the energy of remorse even. All right. Having to confess, take a stand for what it is that you have to face head on. Whatever your obstacle is, whatever your problem may be, is the way it's coming down. All right. And let's just say that you've cut off a lot of people with the Queen of Swords, understanding that you have to be cautious moving forward with that Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Coins, should I say. You have to be cautious moving forward. If it was you trying to protect your overall spirituality, where people were just coming for you because of you going on this path, fuck them. They're not supposed to be coming with you. You know your value. Let them go learn their lessons on their own is the way it's coming through. All right. Let's see. So it's more so like if you felt something was worth fighting for, you had to straighten the record with that. All right. Whether it was you connecting to nature, meaning your spirituality, whatever that may have been. People thought that you were doing something risky, but this was the obstacle that you had to overcome in order to get to where you are right now, where it's giving you great fortune. Yep. It's just basically saying, Fool card, you're not afraid to take a risk. Clearly. You gotta be the tiger in this shit. You gotta be the lion in this shit. You gotta be the bull in this shit. You know what I mean? You gotta be, like, not scared. I'm seeing the numbers 34, 35, 18, 9, 37, 17. So in majors, in Arcana energy, I got the Star card energy, Hermit, and the Moon. You're not afraid to go into the energy of hermit mode, the subconscious state, to really sit with yourself and understand what you have to change. Fuck everybody and everything else. Not literally that, but you know what I mean. You got to separate yourself from people sometimes and change your perspective, all right, in order for you to continue to push forward. All right, let me wrap this up. Because if not, I feel like people will come in and steal your energy. We just spoke about Vesta and how you're supposed to be more so utilizing that fire from within to be a help to your community, to be a help with those that you love. But if you're sacrificing too much of yourself for others that don't appreciate it, then that's like you basically allowing people to steal your energy. Your resource, which is your temple. You know what I mean? The energy that you give out is what you're supposed to be holding within for yourself. That's your power, your vitality. Don't let nobody come and take that shit. All right. Let me get you guys a crystal and we out of here. What time is it? Yeah, we gotta go. Me hungry. And the pineapples ain't do it. I love my readings start off so like churchy and then it's like bam. No. Give y'all some real shit though. Alright, so we got labradorite here, pyrite. Yeah, that's definitely the masculine energy. And then Apache tears, letting go of the grief and the sorrow from the past. Inheriting your value and awakening to the magic that you have from within that comes from help from unexpected sources. And that spirit. I got 45, 29, and 5 here. Alright, let's look at pyrite. It says, pyrite, through the ages, humans have sought the gems of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aid them in the quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize that intrinsic value of these gifts from nature, and when pyrite spirit appears, you are meant to appreciate the abundance that the conscious universe has provided, an abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. All right. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing all that is available to you, and you are called now to offer thanks to the myriad gifts that you have been given to help you achieve your balance. As you take your healing journey, you will find it easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits you as you ready yourself to claim it. The conscious universe has your back. Whatever you need will not be denied to you at this time. So open yourself up to receive it by practicing appreciation. All right, so I'll share with a little bit of pyrite with y'all. Mine's look mad dirty. Like, what? Look at this picture. It's so pretty, right? Just what it looked like in real life. It's such a heavy stone, too. We'll leave that right there. All right, let's look at labradorite, number 29. All right, labradorite. It says, as we go about our healing work, bringing love and light into the dark corners of our hearts and of our lives, we can forget that alongside reason and logic is the very practical tool of magic. Do you think of magic that way, or did you buy into the notion that the healing toolbox contains only what can be defined, tested, predicted, and controlled by humans and their current technology? The labradorite spirit is here to tell you to believe in the mystery of how the conscious universe finds ways to support us in healing what is broken. Thank you. Oh no, I got my fork. It says, for its ways are magical. You are being called to make a conscious choice to acknowledge the reality invisible to the senses that makes itself known through meaningful coincidences. Pay attention to synchronicities bearing messages from the conscious universe, which is eager to see you replace what you have lost and repair what has become frayed or broken. Listen to the part of you whispering that something small and seemingly insignificant has great importance, for it's speaking the truth and truth of magical synchronicities. Apache tears. Now this is the best part. I love this one. Because it's like you releasing everything that no longer serves you and understanding the grieving part of it. So that that wound can heal. So this sun in Libra energy and where you're trying to come back into balance in opposition to Chiron. Chiron is the core wound. Alright. Before we came to this planet, our souls agreed to experience both love and loss in this lifetime, along with the pleasures and pains of being in our bodies, so that we might experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment and find our destiny. There is great beauty in being broken open, for a heart that has fully expanded with the grief is one that truly understands the rejection is God's protection. Somebody that's not for you will leave your life in the most tragic fucking way possible and possibly hurt you as much as they could have, so that you know that that was part of something that you had to heal within yourself. Faith in something better coming our way will set the wheels in motion for attracting that which we deserve most. Often we simply cannot recognize that there is far better plan at work than our own. So this is spirit's work. All right. The message of Apache Tears spirit is not to fear or repress your emotions, to release them through your body so that you can prepare yourself to heal from the heartache and receive all of the conscious universe has in store for you and the pleasure and your happiness. So once again, somebody here has got a lot of great fortune coming in. A lot. Plenty of material things are going to be given to you. I mean, if you're in the need of anything, you could be birthing something new, possibly in business, a position of authority. All right, it's time to go and take action. It says you're going to receive some sort of announcement and you got guaranteed success on whatever you're doing. Here goes the horseshoe. See it? It's like the crescent moon energy. And the good luck is coming through the energy of your spiritual development. So there goes that inner spark, that torch that you have from within. All right, we got the ram energy here. A stubborn, aggressive person. It's not bad to be aggressive. The ram is Aries energy. It's North Node energy right now. All right, so... All right, we're going to leave it there because I don't like the messages coming out after that. I love you guys. Have a good day. I'm eating my breakfast, and I'll check you guys out later for community chat. Bye.